of Bank Management. It is my privilege as a faculty member of NIBM to announce today's momentous event is being graced by our chief guest, the Honorable President of India, Sri Ramnath Kovind, the First Lady, Srimati Savita Kovind, the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Sri Bhagat Singh Koshyari, the Governor of Reserve Bank of India and Chairman of NIBM Governance Board, Sri Shakti Kanta Das, the Director of NIBM, Dr. K.N. Singh. We will commence today's event with the auspicious Deep Prajwalan. I request the Director NIBM to guide the Honorable Rashtrapati Ji and dignitaries on the dais to the line. I now invite the Director of NIBM, Dr. K.N. Singh, to deliver the welcome address.
माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय, राष्ट्रीय बैंक प्रबंध संस्थान की स्वर्ण जयंती के शुभ अवसर पर आपको अपने मध्य पाकर हम सब अत्यंत गौरवान्वित हैं। हमारा सौभाग्य है कि देश की प्रथम महिला नागरिक भी आज यहाँ उपस्थित है। मैं उनका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। भारतीय महाराष्ट्र राज्य के राज्यपाल महोदय की उपस्थिति से कार्यक्रम की गरिमा बढ़ी है। मैं उनका हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता हूँ। आज इस अवसर पर भारतीय रिजर्व बैंक के गवर्नर महोदय की उपस्थिति हम सब के लिए प्रेरणादायक है। माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय, शिक्षा और ज्ञान के शिखर संस्थान में आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है। आपने अपने अत्यंत व्यस्त कार्यक्रम के बीच से हमारे लिए कुछ समय निकाला, जिसके लिए मैं संस्थान के सभी अध्यापकों, छात्रों और कर्मचारियों की ओर से आपका हार्दिक धन्यवाद करता हूं। मंच पर उपस्थित सभी विशिष्ट अतिथियों और सभी आमंत्रित अतिथियों का भी मैं हृदय से स्वागत करता हूं। माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय, रिजर्व बैंक द्वारा स्थापित ये संस्थान पिछले 50 साल से बैंकिंग क्षेत्र में प्रशिक्षण, शिक्षण और शोध में एक अग्रणी भूमिका निभा रहा है। इस संस्थान में जहां एक ओर देश के विभिन्न बैंकों के उच्च अधिकारियों को प्रशिक्षण दिया जाता है, वहीं दूसरी ओर पीजीटीएम बैंकिंग एंड फाइनेंस का एक विशेष द्विवर्षीय पाठ्यक्रम भी संचालित किया जाता है। हमारे लिए ये गर्व का विषय है कि सार्वजनिक क्षेत्र के अनेक बैंकों के उच्च पदों पर आसीन कई प्रबंध निदेशकों और मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारियों ने इस संस्थान से प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त किया है। इसी तरह ये भी हमारे लिए प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हमारे संस्थान के पीटीडीएम के अनेक छात्र कई महत्वपूर्ण वित्तीय संस्थाओं और बैंकों में मध्यम और उच्च श्रेणी के प्रबंधन पदों पर कार्यरत हैं। NIBM नवाचार और वैचारिक नेतृत्व में हमेशा अग्रणी रहा है। नीति विषयक ऋण आकलन और वित्त पोषण से संबंधित सभी महत्वपूर्ण राष्ट्रीय समितियों में इस संस्थान की सहभागिता रही है। विशेषज्ञ परामर्शदाता की भूमिका में NIBM ने विविध विषयों पर कई महत्वपूर्ण कंसल्टेंसी प्रोजेक्ट्स भी किए हैं। जनवरी 2015 में वित्त मंत्रालय के साथ NIBM ने ज्ञान संगम कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया, जिसमें माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने बैंकिंग क्षेत्र के सभी ज्वलंत विषयों पर वित्त मंत्री, रिजर्व बैंक गवर्नर, बैंक अध्यक्षों और प्रमुखों के साथ गहन विमर्श और विचार मंथन किया। माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय, वर्तमान में NIBM बैंक और वित्तीय संस्थाओं के लिए एशिया में एक प्रमुख प्रशिक्षण संस्थान के रूप में जाना जाता है। भविष्य के लिए हमारा लक्ष्य है कि न केवल हम बैंकिंग एंड वित्तीय प्रबंधन में उत्कृष्टता के एक वैश्विक केंद्र के रूप में अपनी पहचान स्थापित करें, बल्कि भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था को $5 खरब की अर्थव्यवस्था में रूपांतरित करने के लक्ष्य के साथ संपूर्ण बैंकिंग क्षेत्र को संरेखित करने में अपनी पूरी क्षमता से योगदान दीजिए। आपकी गरिमामय उपस्थिति से इस संस्थान के संकाय, कर्मचारियों और छात्रों के उत्साह में अभूतपूर्व वृद्धि हुई है। हम आपको विश्वास दिलाते हैं कि भारतीय बैंकिंग और अर्थव्यवस्था के निरंतर विकास के लिए हम सतत प्रतिबद्ध हैं और जिस उद्देश्य के लिए इस संस्थान की स्थापना हुई, उसकी सिद्धि के लिए हम निरंतर अग्रसर रहेंगे। माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय, एक बार पुनः आपकी उपस्थिति से इस कार्यक्रम को त्वरान्वित करने के लिए मैं आपका हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। जय हिंद।
May I request the Governor, Reserve Bank of India, and Chairman NIBM Governor Board, Shri Shaktikant Das, to felicitate the Honorable President of India with a memento of the Golden Jubilee of NIBM. I now request the Governor RBI to felicitate the First Lady. I request the Director NIBM to felicitate the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra. NIBM's Golden Jubilee marks the culmination of 50 years of committed service to the banking and financial services sector. Let us take a brief walk down memory lane and relive the landmark events and achievements of this esteemed institute. Ladies and gentlemen, we present NIBM's commemorative film.
If finance is the lifeblood, the bank is the heart of financial system and pulse of a country's economy. Post-nationalization of banks, the Adopted Committee constituted by Reserve Bank of India recommended the establishment of an apex-level institute that would play a proactive role of a think tank for the country's banking industry. The National Institute of Bank Management, or NIBM, was thus established as an autonomous institution to play a proactive role as an advisory to the banking and financial services sector of the country. Starting off from Napier Sea Road at Mumbai in 1969, NIBM shifted to a 60-acre premises at Pune in 1985. That gradually transformed into a lush green, verdant, self-contained campus NIBM offers knowledge-based products and services in bank management for the country through training, teaching, research, consultancy and e-certification. The Institute's academic organization consists of faculty from a wide range of disciplines. In its effort to adopt global best practices, NIBM has conducted collaborative executive development programs with leading institutions. In association with the Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, NIBM is engaging participants from over 130 countries. NIBM faculty have been members of important national level committees in banking like the Jubilee Committee, the Tandon Committee and Marathi Committee. Today, NIBM conducts more than 200 specialized training programs, benefiting around 6,000 bankers from India and abroad. In 2003, NIBM initiated one-year postgraduate program in banking and finance to infuse skilled young professionals. Every year, the Grand Convocation ceremony is organized for the students, which is presided over by the Governor of RBI. Since the inception of the PG program, the Institute has successfully attained 100% placement. NIBM's core faculty members and visiting industry experts publish research articles in reputed peer-reviewed academic journals and books published by Cambridge University Press, Taylor and Francis and Sage Publication. From time to time, faculty members have undertaken consulting projects in several banking domains, including risk management, manpower planning, competency mapping and related important areas. In 2017, NIBM further diversified its portfolio by launching online certification courses as mandated by the Reserve Bank of India. The Institute's library is one of the best management libraries in the country. Computer Lab assists the participants in their projects, group work assignments. The evenings are well spent in outdoor and indoor games. The campus hosts several cultural evenings and colorful festivals celebrating the traditions and cultures from all the regions of the country. One of the significant contributors to NIBM's glory is its lush green campus with variety of flora, fauna and chirping birds. In 2015, NIBM campus witnessed a unique event where it played a host to Gyan Sangha, a two-day bank retreat for banks and financial institutions.
In 21st century, the key challenge to any bank, any financial institution is to have the required quality and level of human capital, that is manpower, and the required level of technology. NIBM has been working in these areas, and I am sure in the coming years also NIBM will contribute its best.
50 years ago, NIBM embarked on a journey of redefining quality learning and training. Today, the torch burns brighter to revitalize and reposition itself in the vanguard of the fast-changing financial landscape of the country. Our journey continues with every next step put forward with confidence. It's a new journey towards excellence.
The original logo of NIBM embodies a central pool or ocean of wisdom and represents our institute as the channel for the exchange of ideas and knowledge with the world at large. The logo also states Pandityam Parichedaha, that is, wisdom distinguishes us. As we entered our 50th anniversary year on the 24th of September 2018, NIBM wished to express our service to the industry through 50 years of trust. Thus, an anniversary logo was created as an addendum. Today, in the gracious presence of the Honorable President of India, we are privileged to introduce our Golden Jubilee logo designed by Team NIBM. It unites the NIBM brand with a milestone of 50 years and symbolizes this institute's commitment to many more decades of academic excellence. I now request Governor RBI to guide the Honorable President of India for unveiling NIBM's Golden Jubilee logo. individuals have played important roles in setting up of this apex level institute and continue to facilitate NIBM's growth. The NIBM family gratefully dedicates an exquisite coffee table book to them. This book vividly records NIBM's evolution over 5 decades and its key contributions in the areas of capacity building, research, education, consultancy, and leadership development for the banking industry. It captures various significant events conducted at NIBM, which were graced by prominent personalities. It also showcases the beautiful flora and fauna that flourish in the lush greens of the NIBM campus. On this occasion, we are privileged to invite the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari, to release the coffee table book. I now request Governor RBI to kindly conduct the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra for the release of the coffee table book. On the eve of our anniversary, we released a special cover and customized my stamp dedicated to the Golden Jubilee of NIBM. The stamp was issued by the Department of Posts, Ministry of Communication, Government of India on the 31st of December 2019. It represents a fitting homage to the stature and prominence of this pioneering institute and the diligent efforts of the NIBM family for half a century. NIBM is privileged to present India Post's customized My Stamp on the Golden Jubilee of NIBM to the Honorable President of India. May I request Governor RBI to kindly do the honors. I now invite the Governor of Reserve Bank of India and Chairman of NIBM's Governing Board, Shri Shaktikanta Das, to say a few words on this occasion.
Honorable President of India, Honorable First Lady Srimati Savita Kovind ji, Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Director NIBM, faculty members, staff, students and trainees of NIBM, members of Governing Board, senior officials of the Reserve Bank of India and the scheduled commercial banks, members of media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of immense pride to have in our midst the Honorable President of India on this momentous occasion. His presence here is a source of great inspiration to all the stakeholders, to the staff, the faculty and everyone associated with the NIBM. The Golden Jubilee celebration of an institution is indeed an event of great joy. But when it is for a national institution such as the NIBM, it's a matter of pride and glory. The presence of the Honorable President, as I mentioned earlier, reflects the importance ascribed by the Honorable President to an institution which has a stellar role in shaping leaders for the financial sector in India. On this momentous occasion, I deem it my privilege to also congratulate and convey my best wishes to all the faculty and staff members of NIBM for this achievement. Recently, in his joint address to the Parliament on the eve of the budget session, the Honorable President had spoken about a new India which enriches the 21st century world with the power of its knowledge. Institutions like NIBM will significantly contribute to this process in the years and months to come. Recognizing the need for skill upgradation and capacity development in the financial sector, the Reserve Bank of India, in consultation with the Government of India, established the NIBM and positioned it as a leading think tank for the banking sector. Since its inception in 1969, NIBM over the past 5 decades has contributed immensely to the capacity building needs of the banking sector in India. It continues to facilitate the sector's transition into the 21st century, which is witnessing rapid confluence of ideas, knowledge and innovation-driven change. The banking sector has benefited a great deal with the absorption of technology. But to manage change effectively and to continue improving the banking services through operational and strategic excellence, banks also have to ensure that change management is integrated into their strategic and operational domains. Towards this end, NIBM can play a catalytic role in supplementing the efforts for developing leadership and domain skills for the financial sector by adopting, number one, a right mix of academic and experiential approach to skill development. Number two, by undertaking research and collaboration in banking space to design suitable interventions for tackling emerging risks from issues such as climate change, cybersecurity, new business models, etc. And three, by repositioning itself to become a preferred institution for the banks and other financial sector players to enhance the skill set of their executives. The Reserve Bank will continue to support all the efforts of NIBM in this direction. On its part, the RBI continues to focus on strengthening the overall ecosystem of our banking and financial sector. I am confident that in the years to come, the NIBM will scale new heights of success and continue to excel in providing the right platform for imparting the desired skill sets to the banking professionals by using innovative training pedagogies, think tank-based learning methodologies, while also enhancing its research outcomes. In this journey of excellence, the Reserve Bank and all other member institutions of the NIBM, which support in various ways the running and the operations of NIBM, shall provide the necessary support required by NIBM to emerge as an institution of national and international excellence. We look forward to engaging with NIBM in all its endeavors. On behalf of the Governing Board and on behalf of the Reserve Bank of India, I deem it a privilege to say in the presence of the Honorable President of India our best wishes to NIBM to scale new heights in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious tribute to NIBM and your cordial wishes to the NIBM family. May I now request the Honorable President of India to kindly deliver NIBM's Golden Jubilee Address. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri Ramnath Kovind, the Honorable President of India.
Governor of Maharashtra, Sri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji, Sri Anil Parab, Minister of Transport and Parliamentary Affairs, Government of Maharashtra, Governor Reserve Bank of India, Sri Kanta Das ji, Director, National Institute of Bank Management, Dr. K.L. Dhigra, members of Governing Board, students, faculty and staff members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be here with all of you on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee of the celebrations of National Institute of Bank Management. 50 years of service to the nation is a matter of pride. I offer my hearty congratulations to everybody associated with the Institute on this occasion. It was the great foresight of Reserve Bank of India and banks to have set up the National Institute of Bank Management for capacity building. It was founded as an autonomous apex institution for research, training, education and consultancy in bank management. It has been living up to its mandate. I gather that since inception, more than 1.1 lakh bankers have been trained here. NIBM campus has also hosted nearly 9,000 international students. The institute has thus contributed immensely to the building of India's soft power abroad. During my visits abroad as President, I am glad to see youngsters from India as well as those educated or trained in India making an impact. Ladies and gentlemen, banks are fulcrum of our economic system. Their efficiency in this role has earned trust and respect of people. Our Constitution promised economic justice for all citizens. Banks were considered the crucial vehicle to deliver this constitutional commitment. On this occasion, I commend banks in India for charting out a mandate well beyond their traditional role as a financial intermediary. They have been an integral part of a state's efforts to reach out to every section of our population. Over the years, banks have played a sterling role in fueling India's economic growth. At the time of independence, the banking sector faced many challenges, including lack of presence and instability. For a nascent republic, these were major hurdles in creating economic opportunities for the citizens. But the progress made by the banking sector since then can be viewed with sense of satisfaction. Today, the number of bank branches opened in a year is comparable to the total number of branches we had at the time of independence. Banks have made their presence felt in most of villages in India. Regulatory oversight of the Reserve Bank of India has also brought greater stability to banking operations. I have learned that recently, the role of Reserve Bank of India as a regulator has been enhanced. We trust that this will deter malpractices and make our financial systems more credible. Ladies and gentlemen, for a very long period after independence, a large number of people, particularly the poor, had no access to banking. Efforts made by banks under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana have significantly changed this position. One can say that never before in history have so many been brought into the fold of the formal financial system. As the scheme progressed, nearly 35 crore bank accounts have been opened. This number is larger than the population of all countries except ours and China's. I heartily commend the efforts of all individuals in the banking sector in making it possible. I would also urge them not to leave any citizen behind. It need not be emphasized to a banker that this is also the best way of gaining market depth and de-risking operations. Ladies and gentlemen, through financial inclusion, we have taken rapid strides in covering the unbanked sectors of our population. The challenges before us is now to deeply involve those included. I would urge all of you to think of financial products which meet the needs of those at the bottom of the ladder. I have noted that NIBM has good research facilities. These need to be used for creation of financial products for the poorer sections of our population. Progress of the country depends on the contribution